which is why I'm starting to be a little bit healthier. Trying to get a few more steps in, lose a few pound stone, and change my hair. So there we go, changing my hair vlog and another little car chat apparently. See you on the flip side. Okay friends, so I just thought I'd pop in here and show you the kind of pictures that I showed the hair girl, to tell her what I wanted, to definitely not have blonde, to go dark, absolutely no money piece, and keep my hair as healthy as possible. Unfortunately, what I've ended up with is going blonde. So it's now back to being like straw and uncomfortable to brush as it's getting knotty again. Do you get what you want when you go to the hairdressers? Let me know in the comments. Hello friends, okay, this is an awkward angle. It's only actually just after 2:30 and it's gone that dark outside that I've got my curtains open to try and get natural light and my big light on, and it still looks a bit yellowy. But if you can see any grey, can you see any of my actual hair colour? Today is the day that I'm finally going to the hairdressers, so I just wanted to say this is how long she's grown since I've obviously been on this never-ending contract, and we're finally towards the end of the blonde, but I'm gonna be going to a new girl today and a new salon, which is all, you know, scary stuff, but I don't think the colour contrast is coming out that well, but obviously this is not highlights, this is my grey that if anyone's seen my normal pictures they all know, but I think the colour keeps coming in and out, but mostly it's just the length because I'm going to have a good chunk cut off to try and get this blonde from the end probably to about here if I'm brave enough, and the last bit of layers along the front is what I'm trying to get rid of really. So I want to obviously grow my hair long and straight, and then I'm going to discuss colour options. I don't just want to dye my hair, but I am a little bit bored of the grey. I did tell my mum that I would grow it out, all the blonde, which is what I was trying to do obviously with her here, but I still kind of wanted to carry that on and see where I'd got to. And I think she'd be pretty impressed that we're going to cut a good chunk of this scraggly blonde off. And I know obviously I haven't washed my hair, but it seems a bit silly to wash it the day that you're going to the salon. And I only got back home yesterday, so here's the before. I'm going to ask the girl if she wouldn't mind taking a picture. So it is kind of like past my boob on the front, and it comes like on the back, it comes right down to kind of like top of my trousers. So quite long. I've done fairly well, but I'm going to be scared to have it cut off because I just want it longer than this really, but one length, like not any of these short bits, and I just want it healthy. So I think it's ready for a good old trim, because I think I probably haven't had it cut now since my last leave. So maybe, when did I come home? May, June last year, so probably more than 10-11 months ago. So yeah, it's ready. It's ready for a good trim. It's very healthy, don't get me wrong, but it is the ends, especially with the blonde bits, they're not really split, they're just kind of dry and they get kind of knotted. So it's time to have my hair cut for the first time in like practically a year, and it's been almost 3 years. I'll insert the date here from the last time that I had blonde added, so you'll be able to see kind of how long it's taken me to get to where we are now, where the underneath is kind of all gone. But I think the last time I had blonde, it was only the top half, whereas like sometimes I'd have like full head highlights and some just the top. So I think it is just shy of 3 years. I think it's 3 years in the summer, but I'll put the date in to say how well I've done to actually grow the blonde out. When I first started, my hairdresser was just like, no way, you're never going to just leave it. You're going to want to dye it dark in between. And then obviously I've gone greyer and I've just kept it and I've stayed strong. So healthier hair is on the way, but it's haircut time, new salon and kind of new me. See you on the flip side. Today is finally hair day. Okay, so I found a little sticky thing for the window, so I've put my phone here. Hopefully that's a better angle. I can just see chins. I don't like it. But I have to document that today is hair day. So my appointment was for Wednesday. Today is now Saturday. But on Monday evening, I got a little inbox message saying, any chance you could please come on Saturday afternoon instead? So that's what's happening. I would always normally book my appointments for a morning. My appointment was for like 11:15, I think. So I hate this bit, like just waiting for something to happen. But as I've waited nearly 3 years to get hair colour, I thought, what's an extra few days and a few hours? So that is what's happening right now. This cap, by the way, I picked up at the end of my last trip from Spain for like €6, and I do have a box of lovely caps and I don't know where they are, so this has been my daily accessory at the minute to cover up what's going on underneath. But I just wanted to in real light show you what's going on underneath here, because I think I did film a little bit when I just got back from the ship, so just over 3 weeks ago now. But the lighting in my room just kept like coming in and out, so I wanted to give a real-time look at the glisten of my natural highlights, shall we call them, and the grey that's going on here. So I feel like I've actually got like a money piece coming down the side, but that is actually all grey. So we're going to see what's going to happen. So I know you can't see the bottom here, but the underneath of my hair is still quite dark. It's just that the grey is coming over the top, and particularly on the one side. So like I say, first time in 3 years having colour, and I don't know what it's going to look like. I've got so many pictures. I'll insert a few here of the kind of idea that I want or where I'm going to head towards, but I don't know what's going to happen. Like I said, I went for the trim about 2 and a bit weeks ago, and I thought she didn't take enough off from what I was discussing with her, but actually it feels so short. I'm glad we didn't take more off. I know a lot of people won't think that's short hair because look, can't even get it on the bottom of the this screen there, but for me that feels short, because like, you know, when you run your fingers through your hair and it comes to the end, you're like, oh, that's gone. So that to me is short. So we're going to see what happens with all my little grey wispies. And I had a lot of messages over the past few months of people saying, oh, I love what you're doing, keep it natural, girl, and all this. And I do love it. I'm glad that I did it for me and for mom, because we said we were going to just grow it out. And obviously after she passed, I wanted to just like stay true to that, not just like dye it out of some kind of emotional response. But I think it is time to just fade the grey a little bit, shall we say. It doesn't look too horrific, and like I say, a lot of people have given me like really nice compliments and about like keeping it natural, and obviously my hair is so much healthier. It's weird because obviously I've washed it and done nothing with it, so it's not straightened. I've put no oil and things in it because I thought, well, I washed it yesterday evening and I'm going to the hairdressers today, so I thought there's no point doing anything to it if it's going to be done now. But here it is, final day of my hair. Watch it be exactly the same when I come out. There's just like a little touch of the blonde left here. I'll insert the pictures from when I had my hair cut, and you can see like where the blonde has grown almost all out, but there's just like a little bit left on the top of the ends, but on like just the sides it's ever so strange. But that is what it is. Anyway, like I say, it's 10 o'clock now. My appointment's not till 1:30, so I'm just gonna move the car out of the way and then head for a little walk, grab a coffee and walk back. It's actually gone quite gloomy today. It says about 11 degrees. We've been about 22 upwards, like, so that's kind of good, I suppose, that I'm going to be sitting inside on a gloomy day and not thinking, oh, the sun's happening outside. But I just wanted to touch base, as I posted on, I think it was my Instagram the other day, when I went to meet an old ship friend, Abby, that I've not seen for like 4 years or something, since 2021. And I noticed when I played it back, but I didn't want to re-record it, I had like dry skin on my lip, and I've been suffering quite a bit over the past like well, more than a month, I suppose. I guess all the like bronchitis and coughing and like breathing through my nose, and it's not been a great time. But one thing that I do swear by, and it was actually a Christmas present from my cousin a few years back, and then I've bought a few since. There's Emma Hardy. I don't know if anybody knows Emma Hardy, but the lip balm, it's got a little mirror in there, so it's really handy. But it's so soft. It's just like, it just glides in, like it's just invisible, and it's really just handy to keep. And then once it's empty, I tend to put like my pills in there. So if I take some painkillers out with me, which because I get a lot of toothache, I tend to just keep them in this little pouch. And just as I'm going to show you a couple of products because I have them with me before I head out for my coffee, very excited. I'm just glad to just get a little walk in. Like, I've really enjoyed having a car for this couple of weeks. Not the car, if you've seen the other vlog, but I've really enjoyed being back, you know, in a car situation. But it has been nice to be forced to walk to places, because that's not something that I would, like, at home generally do. Only I would do that with my mum and my nan, but since they both passed, it's just kind of like hop in the car. So it's kind of been nice to think, yeah, if I have to go there, I need to walk. Kind of enforces those steps that I'm not very good at. So anyway, I digress. I ordered when I got home something I've been seeing on Instagram stories like the whole time I've been away, and I've been itching to try it. I don't know if any of you guys have tried it. I've been using it for about 2 weeks now, and I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it shampoo? I did buy a shampoo and conditioner as well, but I've put them straight in my packing ready to take away with me, and a second one of these as well. But I've just been using this kind of literally just, you know, where you kind of like on your receding lines here down my parting, and then I have like not a bald patch, but you know, in the middle, kind of here on your crown, it kind of goes a bit thinning. I've just been popping a few drops there, so just on the sides here, down the middle and the back, and I'm gonna see how that goes for thickening and growth. So it feels really nice, and it is dry. It doesn't like oil your hair up or anything. So I put it on normally before I go to bed, but you can put it on in the morning and it's absolutely fine. I just obviously haven't put anything on today with going to the salon. And then one other purchase that I got railroaded. No, I didn't. I'm very easily led. When I got home, I went to visit my sister and some of my nieces and nephew, and I went into one of the girls' rooms and I was like, what is that? And they had these this packaging. It was really amazing packaging, and they were like, oh, it's a brand, we've got like lip glosses from it, but they do all like makeup and things. I was like, okay, thought nothing of it. Started catching up on all my YouTube, and then Chloe, you got me. So I ended up ordering, I actually did 3 for $25 with my niece, so we split the cost. But these little lip oil, lip balm, I don't know, something that I didn't need, but I realise I do need it, because it's well, this particular one is does it say actually what it's called? Mr. Whippy. But my this other one, so this one, it doesn't have the picture on it, but on the other version of this it does. It's the Twister. I'll insert a picture because growing up that was my ice cream. That was my go-to. Like, I don't need chocolate or cake or anything, but a nice ice cream on there, and a Twister was it. And so much so that for my 30th birthday, one of my gifts, I think for my what were they called, sweetie bracelets. Anybody been around that long? Remember the Links of London sweetie bracelet? Had the little charm of the Twister as well. So I've got, like, they come both of them for both of the flavors, but those are the 2 different flavors that I got. So I got Mr. Whippy and a twisted ice lolly, and it's green. It's so strange. It's not actually green, obviously, when you put it on, but it's so soft. I thought, actually, the price point is about the same as the Emma Hardy. Look at that, as if, I promise. I mean, there might be a tint, but it's just really oily. It's really hydrating, and smells great too. So yeah, I don't really do products, but yeah, I've been away for so long. I had to. I got suckered in. What can I say? It happened. So those are a couple of things that I've bought recently to try and help the hydration of my lips, because obviously I saw on that vlog that I still had a bit of skin that I hadn't noticed. It's making me paranoid now, and trying to obviously grow in my hair to get the length back with this healthiness that I've managed to gain. Hopefully the colour change will make it not look healthier, but like not feel so old. I hate to say that because I don't want to shame like anybody with age, and my mum went naturally grey and kept it and it looked amazing, so did my nan, and I wouldn't mind it, but I'm thinking of a career shift and I don't want to turn up places and they think, are we going to pick her over anybody else? I think if my skills let me down, that's one thing, but I don't want people to judge me from my appearance, which is why I'm starting to be a little bit healthier. Trying to get a few more steps in, lose a few stone, and change my hair. So there we go, changing my hair vlog and another little car chat apparently. See you on the flip side. Okay friends, so it's happening. It's just before 1 o'clock now and I've just got changed and I'm gonna head to the salon to find parking. So I've ended up putting a sweater on that says, sums me up, I'm a delight. That I'm always in two minds of whether I should put full face of makeup, because you've got to sit there looking at yourself in the mirror and I don't like that, or just be yourself, be comfortable, accept who you are and enjoy the moment. So that's what I'm going with. The sun does keep trying to come out. It still only says between about 15 degrees, so when the sun is there it's warm, but it's not a particularly sunny day, and this is just like a lightweight sweater. I thought I won't wear a hoodie because obviously when they cut your hair and style it and stuff, it'll obviously get in the way of having a hood, so I thought go sweater. Why am I scared? Because it's been so long. And my hair is just feeling so like thick and healthy. I know it's really fine still, it's not like I've got masses of hair, but it is feeling a lot better. I just want to feel more comfortable about the colour. As I'm popping in here anyway on my way there, I just thought I'd say one more thing. Not that anyone probably cares, but you never know. If anyone follows me on Instagram or TikTok, I've mentioned quite a lot about the kind of perfumes that I wear, and I quite regularly wear Ariana Grande, especially the Mod Vanilla. I absolutely love that scent. It was always a cloud girl, but yeah, I've gone through probably all of them over the years, but those are the two that resonate with me the most. So if I'm not wearing one of my favourite more expensive perfumes, because obviously I can't wear those all the time, it would definitely be Ariana. But for today, as I'm feeling the need to feel comforted by a scent, it's going to be my Chanel. So I'm either a Mademoiselle or a Chance kind of girl if I'm with Chanel, and this one just perfectly fits in my handbag. So I'm going to be having a little sense memory of some happy times whilst I feel nervous in the hairdressers. So I might try and get a little bit of footage in there. It's just a small salon, so I don't want to make it feel awkward. But if she doesn't mind, I might pop the Instagram in of my hair girl in case you are local. Obviously I'm giganto-sized and not attractive in any way, and I have to go and have my hair done by the most gorgeous Instagrammable like baddie, if that's I mean that in the nicest of ways. She is gorgeous. She's like hot Barbie, and I'm gonna sit and have my hair done by her. So I'm gonna try not to feel uncomfortable and paranoid, because she is absolutely a lovely girl. And if you're in the area, I will insert the salon and her details as well. So this is it. See you guys on the flip side. Okay then, here we go. After 3 years of growing out the blonde, and I'll insert pictures here, thinking I was going brunette, apparently I'm blonde again. Well, oh well, what's another 3 years growing it out? At least it's nice and fresh. Yeah, what do we think? Natural? Oh, got a bit of colour that needs to come away, but done a very good job, and I'm really happy with the service, and I love the products that she uses, Kevin Murphy stuff, but I still think I want it to be brunette. Am I allowed to say that? Why are we always so polite when we walk out of hairdressers? Because it is lovely. She did do great work. I'm not denying that in the slightest. I just had a vision, and that's not it. But that's okay. Let's start again. Back to the drawing board. I just said I'm sick of the grey and the light around my face. I want it to be darker again. What she got? Bland. Okay, no worries. Perfect. Fresh hair. What's a few £100 and a few years wait? In all seriousness, no. Love the salon, love the girl, really happy with my hair condition. Trim was great from the previous encounter, and I'm very happy. It looks fresh. It doesn't look grey. It's more kind of like ashy blonde rather than the grey. I just had a vision of coming out as a brunette, but maybe next time. See you on the flip side.